Welcome back to Momma Js Country Kitchen. And you're viewing our fourth discussion from Momma Js Country Gardening. That's right, we're in Momma Js Country Gardening, but we're filming today, we're having a talk today from Momma Js Country Kitchen. That's where we are. Thank you so very much for coming back to join us. And if this is the first time that you're viewing this video, I want to say welcome. Welcome, and please enjoy what we're about to do today. I hope we're going to be making homemade hot sauce. And let me just tell you, Momma Js Country Gardens, we grow all sorts of vegetables, and we grow fruit, and we have a lot of fun with that, okay? In addition to that, we have Bible verses that I bring to our program each day, okay? Because in everything we give thanks. And when I woke up this morning, I was thanking my Holy Father for waking me up this morning, allowing me to have the strength to be standing here even at this time. And I thank Him for allowing me to spend this time with you. So, welcome to Momma Js Country Gardening, as we are in our kitchen today, in the country kitchen, and we're going to be making homemade hot sauce. For those who are returning to Momma Js Country Kitchen and Momma Js Country Gardening, I want to say thank you for coming back to spend this time with us. I'm going to tell you right now, I am so excited. I'm so excited, and I'm thankful for this time, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you who have become a subscriber to this channel. So please share with others by clicking on the share button, or just sending an email, or making a phone call, or texting your friends and family to share with them about what we do here. Okay? So I just want to say that this hot sauce is what I call the fire department. And you'll know why. So, let's begin with our scripture. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to read it from my book. The scripture today is coming from Joshua chapter 24, verse 13. That is Joshua chapter 24, verse 13. I gave you a land on which you had not labored, and cities which you had not built, and you have lived in them. You are eating of vineyards and olive groves, which you did not plant. Thank you, Lord, for providing that for us. Thank you. You know, Momma J always says it all begins with a seed. Each of these vegetables that we're going to place in our hot sauce started with a seed. I'm going to put my book down and get ready to make hot sauce. It's important to wash your hands, stay clean all the way up beyond your wrist. When you're cooking, you want to get into your nails, scratch your skin. Yeah. Okay? You just really scrub in. Okay. So wash my hands, we're getting ready to dig in. But before we dig in, I want to introduce you to everything that's before me and let you know exactly what we're about to do, okay? So, you see what I have on here? You see my goggles. This is not a science lab. We're getting ready to be dealing with some really hot stuff in Momma J's Country Kitchen. I'll tell you this right now. This is to protect my eyes. I'm wearing a mask, not because of COVID, nothing, not because of coronavirus, nothing. Oh, but it's important you wear your mask, and I really ask each and every person to obey that. It's important to wear your mask and to protect yourself out here in today's time. I have my mask on today, brand new mask, let me tell you, because I want to make sure I don't bring in any of those hot peppers into my mouth. Yeah, okay? So I got my glasses on, gonna protect my skin here. Okay, I got on my red hot apron, because this is gonna be some hot sauce. My Momma J's love cooking with an apron on, but most importantly, I love cooking. So, oh, don't let me forget the rest of my outfit here. My gloves, brand new gloves I have on. Just to protect my skin. These peppers are hot. You will burn your hands, and then you turn around and stick your fingers in your eye or your skin. Who wants that? Okay. So I'm ready. I'm not going to the moon, but I'm certainly going to be experiencing a whole lot of good stuff here. So let me tell you what I got here. First and foremost, camera lady, thank you for your time. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. And by the way, camera lady really enjoys making these videos, okay? It really is exciting. I'm telling you, it's exciting to me too, okay? She's cracking up back there. If the camera starts moving all over the place, that's because camera lady is laughing. Camera lady, do you have on your mask? She's shaking her head yes. Camera lady, do you have on your goggles? Okay, she's saying yes. Okay, very good. Okay, so let me introduce you to some real special glassware I have here. And it's saying something. This looks like a light bulb, right? But actually, it's a jar. This is how the top comes off. This is going to be one of my smallest sizes of hot sauce in this jar. They're all cleaned. Every one of these I'm going to show you. Been sterilized. I purchased these from a store called Hobby Lobby. Okay? So, this is a light bulb. You're going to light up like a light bulb when you experience this called the fire department sauce. Okay? You're going to light up like a light bulb. So, that's a small size. Here's another one. I just love these. Aren't they cute? Okay. Here's another one. They're not expensive. Sometimes they're on sale. This was $1.99. This was $2.99. Here's another one. This was $2.99. I think this is real cute too. I think all of them are cute. Just flip this top up like so. Take the clip out. Alright, let's see. See, I think that's really cute. Airtight. Don't want to lose any flavors. Okay. And this is a taller bottle. This was $3.99. Okay. I don't know how much these peppers are going to make. This is my hot peppers bowl. Very colorful here. These are very hot peppers in here. I mean, very hot. habaneros in here. I'm going to tell you what each one is. But this is the hot pepper bowl. And this is the mild pepper bowl. Give you a little bit of mildness in there, but extremely hot. This is going to be. Okay, that's a poblano. So I'm going to tell you about what's in there. 1 head of garlic. This is a hardneck garlic. In zone 6, we produce hardneck garlic. And as I shared with you in my pasta sauce video, hardnecks have a hard stem that comes out to the top, like so. And then you peel off the cloves. Okay? So in the center is a hard stem. You just peel around it. 1 garlic. 1 is pretty onion. 1 onion. This is a little sweetness to this onion. I think it's so pretty. 1 onion. Okay. I'm adding 2 scallions. They're all going to get chopped up. I like this. This is a bell pepper. And I told you about the mild bowl. This is the mild side here. 1 orange pepper. 1 banana pepper. This is really sweet too. This is good. 1 heatless jalapeno. That's what's right here. And there are others in here. Okay? This is a sweet bowl. Heatless jalapeno. So that's the mild side right here. This is the hot side over here. Okay? We have cowhorn peppers. They come in green and red and orange. Here, orange ones. Okay? This is serrano hot pepper here. This is a hot jalapeno. This is a hot jalapeno. This is a mild. This is the heatless jalapeno. This is the hot jalapeno. Cherry pepper. This is hot. This is pretty. Okay. Habanero. And don't let this little tiny guy fool you. This is Tabasco pepper, sorry. So hot I couldn't hold it in my hand. Tabasco pepper. I have them in there as well. So I'm gonna just temporarily remove my eyewear, pull down my mask so I can be clear to you. And I'm going to remove my gloves only for a little bit. I'll be putting them all right back on. So just want to tell you about the other ingredients that are going to go into this called the fire department sauce, hot sauce. We talked about the peppers, the garlic, onion, scallions. So we're also going to have put in 2 cups of fresh water. This is spring water here. Never opened. Okay, you want to make sure all of your ingredients are as pure as you can possibly make them. Okay, so this is a 1 cup measuring cup. So it's going to be 2 of these. So I keep brine available at all times. I created this jar on August the 30th, 2020. I date everything. It says brine across the top there. You can see that. Can you see that? Okay. It's in a pint jar, and I keep them all made because I'm always making something. And so this brine is apple cider vinegar, and kosher salt. Okay, that creates that brine. So I'm going to need 2 half cups. That's a half a cup at different times. 2 half cups of this brine. And I have enough in this pint. I'm good with that. Okay? Actually, that's a little better. Ground cumin. I have my measuring spoon all set up. This is for a pinch. Can you see that? This says a pinch. I'm excited about these measuring spoons I have. So that's for a pinch of ground cumin. I have even a measuring spoon that says it's for oh God, just for a smattering. I know it's not called that, but I mean just like anyway, that's for a pinch right there. All right. I have half a teaspoon here, and I'm going to need a half a teaspoon of ground turmeric, okay, and a half a teaspoon of regular table salt, just a half a teaspoon. All right, moving right along. I have these spoons here, 3 tablespoons, only for my tasting purposes. That's all. So these are not for anything here. And this is a tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of organic raw cane sugar. I like this sugar. Okay? And you can see whenever I use it, I use it often. As a matter of fact, it's time for me to get more. At any rate, organic raw cane sugar. If I'm not using this sugar in anything that I'm making, then I'm using non-sweetener, and it's all for medical purposes, okay? So organic raw cane sugar, 1 tablespoon. And last, but definitely not least, this whole section here of seasonings, we'll take 1 teaspoon of each. 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of crushed red peppers, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic and pepper, and this is garlic pepper all seasoned up in the same container. So garlic and pepper seasoning, 1 teaspoon. And I gotta tell you about this. 1 teaspoon of creamed honey ginger. Yeah, I said creamed honey ginger. This honey is produced at a bee farm. I'm crazy about these people. It's called World of Honey. It's a family business, and they're located in Silverdale, Pennsylvania. Now, if you want to order this here, and by no means are they attached to me in any kind of way, but I love them, and I go to see them every year when they come to my garden nursery called Primex, and they come every fall, and I buy a lot of their products, all different kinds, and I give them away as gifts too, as well. As I think about other people, I will buy them honey too. But at any rate, you can go and order it yourself. It's at worldohoney.com. WORLDOHONEY.com. Okay? Anyway, and you can order online. So I'm using a teaspoon of this honey, this ginger honey, in my hot sauce. And just to make sure everything binds together nicely, all the flavors, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of Bob's Red Mill xanthan gum. Okay, in here. So there you have it. Now, what I'm going to do is take the time, and not your time, to cut the heads off each of these peppers. Place them in this bowl, okay? And then cut these peppers up. So cut the heads off, that will be discarded. And I'm going to cut them up and drop them in here. Now, I'm going to have my gloves on when I'm doing this cutting, while I'm chopping these peppers. But I'm also going to have the fan on. I have a ceiling fan going up here. I don't want to turn on the exhaust because you're not going to be able to hear me. But do know I have the air conditioner on in my dining room. So, when you're making your own hot sauce, you want to have fans going, you want to have windows up, you need that air, okay? That circulating air. Now I want to tell you, and nobody's sleeping in here tonight, because the aroma from this hot sauce and from these peppers are going to go all through the house, going to permeate all through the house. And it's going to hit neighbors, it's going to be outside. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I'm going to tell you right now. They're like, what's that smell? Oh, that's just Momma J in there doing something. And you'll see real soon, because I always love to share. So, give me a little bit. I'm going to peel and chop garlic. I'm going to chop peppers, hot and mild. I'm going to peel and chop onions, at least this one onion. I'm going to chop the scallion. I have 2. And everything's going to go in this bowl. And then, guess what? I'm going to bring you back, okay, for the next phase of this. Okay, we're all chopped up. Can you come in a little closer? There, camera lady. I know this is heavy on you. As you see, I still got my goggles on. I got my gloves on. I got my mask on. And I'm still feeling it in my throat, because it's getting through there. It's getting through. I feel this is a beautiful aroma going on here. So let me tell you what you're looking at. In this bowl here are the scallions, chopped up onions, and fresh garlic. As I told you, that was the hardneck garlic. But anyway, ooh, the more I stir this, the more the aroma's getting. You got that? You got that, camera lady? The camera started moving. That means she's feeling it. So that's what's in that bowl. Over here, all the peppers, mild and hot. Now, see all these little tiny things in here? See that seed? Flavors in there. That's where the heat is, or the non-heat. Ooh, this is really heavy aroma I'm getting. At any rate, it all begins with a seed. A little tiny seed like that started one of these peppers in here as a plant. And it grew an abundance of peppers. Okay? Is that little tiny seed. That's what it starts. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to grow food, to feed your family. In this case, to make Momma J's homemade hot sauce. And I call this hot sauce right here, call the fire department. That's the name of it. Call the fire department when you take this hot sauce into your body. Yep. So let me tell you a little story while we make this. So each time my family and I would go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I get excited. Just like kids would get excited over McDonald's. Oh, I'm going to McDonald's, yippee-yi-yo. Okay. That's how I feel when I'm going to Buffalo's Wild Wings. Because I started with the little heat level. They have these ranges in their sauces. From, mild, not so mild, to milder than that, and hot, hotter, hottest. Fireworks, boom, bam, blam, that level of hot sauce. Yeah, I reached that. So, my family and I went out to dinner, and I finally was at that level, and I told the young lady, I'm going to take my mask down. I'll just have to absorb this. And I'm going to take my goggles off just for a little while. It's hot in here. I want you to know my glasses all steamed up. So I'm going to move my gloves off now. So I want to tell you this story, though. It's a true story. True story. Actually, my aunt, my dear aunt, I have only one left on this side. I'm her namesake. Momma J is my name for my videos and my gardening and I have another little side business, but it's called Momma Js. But I am the namesake to my aunt. Her name is Jerry. So, and I'm Jerry. So, at any rate, I like telling my aunt things that make her happy, and she gets excited about this story about me being in Buffalo Wild Wings. So I'm going to tell you. I don't know what was in this sauce, but when I asked the young lady to kindly give me the wings with that highest level of sauce, I can't remember the name now, but you go to Buffalo Wild Wings and you see that highest level, that was the one. That was the one. And they put cautions all around it. At any rate, I said I was having it. My families have their dinner, what they were going to order. And, they give you ice water with your meals. I always ask for ice water with my meals just because I like drinking water with my meals. And that's nothing to do with hot sauce, okay? So, at any rate, I asked the young lady for that level of wings with the hottest sauce. And I told her, don't be shy about it. You can tell the kitchen. At any rate, she kept asking me, was I sure? There were other people in the restaurant, they were like, woo, they stopped eating just to hear me say again, I wanted that hottest level of hot sauce. At any rate, I got it. I want to tell you, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I took that wing in my mouth. My tongue got happy immediately. Woo! Hot? Yeah. It was hot. I wasn't complaining. I ate another one. The young lady stood there and watched. And so she said, ma'am, is there something I can get for you? I said, yes. Yes. Just a minute. I grabbed my water. I had water in a glass. And I proceeded to drink it. It wasn't hitting it fast enough. I stuck my whole tongue right down into the glass. I took my grandson's ice water. I stuck my tongue off. Hey, get you another one, I told him. Get you another one. Stuck my whole tongue in there. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. Young lady said, ma'am, is there something I can get for you? I said, yes, sweetheart. Would you please be so kind? It's to dial 911 and call the fire department. Call the fire department. She said, ma'am, and I'm saying, what did you say? I said dial 911. Okay? With all due respect, please hurry it up. And have them bring the hose straight through the door. That's right there. Bring it straight through the door and stick it right down my throat. And I mean, let it be in full force. Woo! I envisioned that. Anyway, it didn't happen. So she didn't dial 911. But I did finish those beautiful wings. My mother would have been proud of me. May she rest in peace. As we traveled a lot, looking for the hottest hot sauce. We went as far as south of the border. But you couldn't tell me I wasn't in Mexico. South of the border. Still, we weren't satisfied to find the hottest hot sauce. Okay? She would have been quite proud of me today. As I'm here to give you what will heat you from the inside out. Now, I don't like fire from the outside, okay, being applied. I ain't down with that. I ain't into that. But what a beautiful feeling. This fire is coming from the inside out. You start sweating, water popping off your head. This is real, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Anybody know the power of heat? This is heat. This ain't hot sauce. This is heat sauce. Heat. H-E-A-T. Across that T, across the top. Not in the middle, across the top. Capital H, capital T. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm having an out of body. Your ears start clouding up. Your tongue already felt the experience, but it's still on fire. All up in your mouth, you feel the heat all around on your gums. I declare I lost some teeth because I had the hottest sauce. I don't know, I'm just playing with you here, but I'm just trying to tell you, I'm ready to do some research. And that heat go down your throat, go down into your body. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like you need the hose going up the bottom and the top of you. So just go forth, just hit the middle and you just, anyway, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm back. I'm back to this. Anyway, back to the hot sauce. This is good for you. It's called heat sauce. Call the fire department. All right. Now for the rest of the ingredients. Here we go. I'm sorry. Oh, I had to give you that. All the peppers are in this bowl. And the onions and garlic are in this bowl. All right. I got two bowls going on here. Now we're going to get to the exciting part. This is really a lot of fun. I'm going to take these peppers and the garlic and onions. I'll put that in. Okay. I'm going to bring over my water. I'm going to bring over my brine. So I'm going to put brine into my half cup. Just top off. And half a cup of brine. When this is over, I would have used 2 half cups, which equals to be a full cup. But I'm intentionally making these half cups. Okay? I'm going to put that right there. And my fresh water, this bottle has never been opened. Spring water here. I'm going to fill the cup up. Spring water. That's 1 cup. And this is over, I would have used 2 cups. Okay. All right, this gets to be fun now. This is my blender. I love my blender. My blender. Okay. I'm going to scoop some peppers up, put it in the blender. I'm going to scoop up some garlic and onion, put it in here. And then I'm going to put some brine in. I'm going to put some water in. So here we go. I do not want my hands to touch this because I took my gloves off. And all I need to do is touch my eyes. And probably to go a little faster, I might have to put my gloves back on. to scoop these up. No, maybe I won't. There we go. There's so much in here. I'm going to show you. Isn't that pretty? So colorful. There's those seeds in there. Hello, seeds. Anyway, okay. Now for peppers and onions. Gonna go in there like that. Ooh, voila! Okay, sorry. It gets excited. I'm sorry. Okay. Now for some brine. I'm just gonna put a little bit of brine in here. Put as much as you want, but eventually you're gonna use it all. And I'm gonna put a bit of water in there. Just a little. Okay. Put the top one. Make sure it's tight. Stick it up. Make sure that's insecure. That's in there. Nice and good. Okay, now I'm going to turn on my blender. Watch what magic happens. Look at that. Looks good already. I just want to make sure it's all chopped up. Can you see that, camera lady? Okay. Look at that. Okay. Turn it off. That looks good. Can't buy this in the store. Look at that. Try to get that to settle down there. Because I know I got to be careful open this because it's going to... I don't want to do that. Air is in there. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now we're getting this color, and we haven't even put in some of our seasonings yet. Ooh, this is strong. Okay. Let's slowly open it. There you go. You may not never buy hot sauce off the shelf again to making your own. Okay. There you go. Oops. Okay. Now I'm going to take what's in here and pour it into my pot. You'll see this pot. I love this pot. I've had this set. It's called Rachel Ray's set, I think it was. And this is, I think I've had this set, I want to say 12 years. And look at that. I'm not doing a commercial or anything like that for Rachel Ray. I don't have a problem with her either, but I'm just telling you, this is some good cookware. So I'm pouring this in here. Okay? Now I'm going to keep doing this until I get all of my peppers in and my garlic onion pans all juiced up. And then I'll bring you back. So I'm going to do this. I don't want to take up your time. Okay. Just the last bit. Just the last bit. All right. Wait a little while. This is beautiful. That's a lot in there. And get all that out of there. Okay. You want to get in close on that? Can you come in? Okay, so I'm gonna stir this up. I have my stove on medium because I want to take this to a boil for real. So it's just stirring all these different blender jugs in here together. So I just so when I let this come to a boil, while it's doing that, I'm going to add. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit more. I'm going to add the other ingredients in this pot. So it all together. So, excuse my back. A pinch of ground cumin. It's going in here. That's a pinch. You know, before I do that, let me taste this. Let me take a taste, if you will. Just let me see what this is working with. This is cold right now, but it don't matter. I'm going to take a taste. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's saying, eat me if you dare. I dare. All right, here you go. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is good. And I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling right now. This is before I put anything else in here. Whoo! I feel it in my eyes. In my ears. I feel it in my throat. It's in my throat. Right here. Right there. All right, now. Now it's coming down the sides. Up underneath my ears. Ooh, this is beautiful. Yeah, you're going to need to call the fire department. You're going to need to call them. Okay, now it's already in my stomach. I don't even know how I got this so fast. But it's right here. Yeah, right under my belt line. And then it's all down here. All down there. Oh, yeah. All in my chest cavity. It's traveling. This is some good sauce. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Don't have a cocktail with this. Yeah, you put a cocktail on top of fire, you just increase the fire. That's all I say. Just don't need no increase. Oh, yeah. This is beautiful. I guess I'll go on with this now. Put that in. That was beautiful. Camellia, you want some of this? She's shaking her head. No. You got that by yourself. Ooh. Okay, that was cumin. Now we're going to place in a half a teaspoon, level teaspoon, of ground turmeric. Turmeric. I like saying that. Turmeric. You're going to put the top back on there. Always put all your things back together with the tight top so you don't make a mistake and tip it over. A half a teaspoon of regular table salt. Okay. Put all this good stuff in. 1 tablespoon of organic raw cane sugar. And I'm going to take the top off together. Here we go. Have to do that. And now for the other seasoning. Almost about to drop it. I don't want that. Okay. Crushed red seed peppers. There's no particular order, just as long as you get them in there. All right. Like we need more heat in there, right? Oh yeah, we're not enough of that. And this, you know, they can get hotter than this. Like, you want to make it hotter? Don't put in the sweet peppers. Okay? Just leave them out. 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. Here it is. Bam, that all up in there, all that goodness. All right. Onion powder. I love flavor. All right, coming at you with some more ground. This is, excuse me, garlic and pepper. Garlic and black pepper. So, get that out of there. Yep. Oh, this feels so good putting this in. I like seasoning food. I like highly flavored food, period. Okay. Known for the Zandangum. And if you know how to pronounce this better than Mom J, why don't you leave that in the message box? You can put that in comments. Leave that in comments. And if you make your own hot sauce, heat sauce, what peppers do you use in your sauce? Because you can use any peppers, okay? You really can. Depending on how you feel. Carolina Reaper would be in here, but mine didn't grow this year. And I want to tell you, the peppers that I have in here, majority of which were from my own garden. And there's a farm near my home. I love this farm. I'm there all the time. I became friends with the owner of the farm. And his name is Gary. I love Gary. And then there's Joan. Love her much too. So what I just put in was World of Honey's cream honey ginger. That's what I just added. I'm going to mix it all up. So I'll tell you about the farm. It's called Maple Farm. And it's not very far from my home. It's in Zone 6. They have livestock and an abundance of fruits and vegetables that they grow there. A lot of times I'll go to their farm, go to the farm, and just make sure that what my crops are doing coincides with theirs. Sometimes my crops are doing better, as Gary will tell me, than what his are. But it's all good. It's all good. If my vegetables haven't gone to, have not grown enough to maturity, have not come to maturity, I will go and buy my fruits and vegetables from Maple Farm. Okay? But anyway, my vegetables and fruits are either homegrown here from Momma Js Country Garden, or I purchased them from Maple Farm. So I'm going to continue to stir this all in, all my seasonings, and we're going to come back together again because the next thing is to place this all into jars. It only takes 15 minutes, 20 minutes to cook this sauce, and I'm just take it to a big boil. That's what I'm going to let it do now. Stir it occasionally, and then we'll come back together again, place it in jars, and then in the water bath. This is my water bath pot. And it's only going to be in the water bath for 30 minutes. This is my water bath pot. Okay, and here's the sauce. And I'm going to scoop up this sauce, pour it into my 2-cup measuring cup. Ooh, getting that aroma. Okay. Make it just easier to pour. All right, now I'm gonna pour this in. This cup is one of my containers. This is a funnel. A little hole at the bottom. So I'm going to carefully pour in here. There it goes. Kind of thick. I want to go in. It's like, oh no. Bear with me a minute. I have to get a bigger container. See? Okay. Just going to take it to that little Put it right there. Sauce is thick, which is good. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hot water. Just so that I can wipe the rim. This is hot. Just go around so you don't want anything on here to keep this rubber from sticking. Okay. Now I'm going to close this top. Tight. Put that down. And lock it. There we go. Okay. I have some water boiling here, my water bath. I'm going to place this inside because what this is going to do is just solidify all of this and make it so that I can have a shelf life of at least 6 months with this sauce. So just as it is right now, it's good for a month, 4 weeks. Nothing's going to go bad, but it can be on the shelf for a month. If you open this, or when you open it, you're going to refrigerate it, just like any other sauce. And it's good to remain in the refrigerator for up to 6 months. So, but I'm going to make it so it has a shelf life for up to 6 months when I put it in this water bath. Okay? And that's going to boil for about 30 minutes. So I'm going to do one more for you. And then I'm going to bottle up all the other ones. And sometimes the sauce is thickening so that it's slow getting into the jar. But it's going to get in there in this funnel, through the funnel. Shake it around a little bit to work it down. So here's a light bulb. You can have this sauce if you want to. And you'll be lit up like a light bulb. I think it's beautiful. It's delicious. If you had to buy this sauce in the store with all the ingredients that we put in it, it gives you an appreciation for how much foods cost when you're in the store. Some things take longer to produce. Some things take more ingredients. Uh-oh. Oh, it's really coming through. All right, pour some of this out. Here we go. Okay. This over here. That was a lot. Wipe the rim with this wet side. There we go. You get a fresh cloth in a moment. There. Okay, let's put the top on. Remember, everything's been sterilized. My hands have been washed. Okay, there we go. I would have liked a little tap more in here. I won't bother it, but I really like to have it to that end of the bottle before it gets to the neck. Okay? There we go. I'm going to put this in the water. All right, that's 2 we have in there. I'm going to do the rest and come back at you. This will all be done. 30 minutes. All right. I'm getting ready to remove these yet. I don't want to use that. I'm going to use this. Okay. Ooh, that's beautiful. It's hot. It's hot. Very hot. Please handle with care. Ooh, I'm so proud of this sauce. Now, I already saved out one for me. That's not a complete jar. So, I poured it into this jar. It's a pint-sized jar. And I'm going to take the taste this with you in a few minutes. Okay? If I can wait that long, I just really want to dig in. I don't need anything to eat hot sauce. I love hot sauce. Heat sauce, I should say. A couple years ago, I went on vacation. I think I was in South Carolina. And a friend of mine and I were away, and she knows I love hot sauce. So this place made you sign a disclaimer to test their hot sauce. And I did. Ooh-wee. It was some kind of delicious. It was powerful. I felt the heat of that sauce for at least a few hours. And it was beautiful. Before we left, the end of our vacation, I did go back to that place and bought me a bottle of their sauce. It was so delicious. So as you can see, I'm taking this out. Okay. There we go. This made actually 10, and I should say, and a half containers from all the peppers that I made. And they're all different size jars, so, you know, the more jars I'm able to make, the more folks I'm able to share this with. And I stated to you before, please know this about Momma J, I love sharing. Hey, heads up. One of these jars, one of these bottles is going to California. Yep. I know for a fact. So my sweetie pie, her name is Diana. Hello, Diana. I love her. Anyway, I'm going to send one of these to Diana. I know for a fact one is going to Diana. One is going to my new friend who's in Alabama. I know for a fact one of these is going to Winston-Salem in North Carolina to my nephew. Hi, Oman. And I know for a fact that one of these is going to my cousin in New Bern, North Carolina. Her name is Jackie. Hi, Jackie. And I know for a fact that one of these is going to go to my blessed brother and nephew, Eric and Larry. They're right here. They're in Philadelphia. And I know for a fact that one of these is going to go to Virginia. And to other folks that are in Philadelphia. There we go. One of my daughters, my twin daughters, one of my twin sons. It's a pair, son and daughter. They're going to get one, and there'll be other folks that will be blessed with this sauce. So I just want to let you know, I will continue making these sauces and sharing them with my friends, my extended family, and to my family. And I just pray everyone enjoys this sauce as much as Momma J's enjoyed preparing it. So, let me take a taste of the completed sauce. Remember, I had some This one is going to be mine. I had some before I put in the seasonings, and now I'm going to have some after the seasonings. Here we go. I'm not afraid to eat this. I want to tell you right now. Here we go. Without food. Down the hatch. Ooh, come on, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh, I just need some chicken wings to go with that. I don't need anything to go with it, but I need some chicken wings to go with that. And I'll just sit there and eat that. I don't know if this is going to be around too long. I'm going to tell you a secret. I will be making more of this sauce in the next couple of days. You have everything you need here. I'm going to make some more sauce in another couple of days. I got more peppers where these came from. I feel this up in my head. I think I'm going to take off the goggles now. Ooh, I think I'll need those. Yep. I need this fan. Fan this with this mask. I feel it in my ears, down my throat, down the back of my neck, all down in here. I already have it in my stomach. Feeling around. This is beautiful. So, I just want to say thank you for joining me in making hot sauce. Okay? Call the fire department hot sauce. For real? This is beautiful. You're not going to want to call anybody. You want to take it all in. So I just want to close out. Please subscribe and share, as well as give me a thumbs up. Just be encouraging to me. I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be many more videos. I'm just excited. I got a long slew of them and that I'm going to put out. And so I just want to say to you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Give thanks. And that is the scripture from, we can all say this now, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18. God bless.